Well, we are officially T-minus 3 days until arguably one of the best days of the year, opening day. And today we are here with Coach Holbrook at Patriots Point as he is preparing the Cougs for the 2026 season. Coach, to start us off, what are some overall team goals you have for the season, and what will success look like for you beyond the wins and the losses?
Well, I'm lucky to coach some really cool kids that have represented us the right way, both on the field and off. And if you have to ask my team goals, honestly, I just want to go 1-0 and win next Friday. I'm more of a short-sighted person. I don't look at the big picture, so to speak. One game at a time. I know that sounds like coaches speak, but if I start thinking too much about May and June and the possibilities down the road, I'll lose sight and focus on what's the most important thing, and that's today.
Right.
So we'll try to go 1-0 and put our best foot forward, and hopefully I just want our team at the end of the day to keep it simplistic. I want them to be the best team and perform at the best level they are capable of performing, and while also representing this the right way off the field.
Yeah. Well, coming off the 2025 season, you ended with an overall record of 37-22, ending with a third-place finish in the CAA. What were some points of emphasis in the offseason, whether it was in the weight room or on the field, to put you guys in a good spot to compete for a 2026 championship?
Well, we got an older team. And some of the guys that were part of last year's team gained some valuable experience. We added some newcomers that are going to play quite a bit. Some of the freshmen are very, very talented. How much they play is going to depend on how they play, but we are excited about them. And so I think we've made a few important additions to this year's team to hopefully improve upon what we did last year. But again, there's a lot of good teams in our league. The ball needs to bounce your way from time to time, and you need to get hot at the right time. Last year we got hot late and then didn't play as well as we wanted to play in the conference tournament, but sometimes baseball can be cruel. But at the end of the day, we got 56 regular season games. We got a lot of opportunities to show everybody we're a good team. I feel good that we do have a good team, but we got to go out there and show people.
You're returning a second-team All-CAA selection, Alex Lyon, who ended last season with a 10-1 record and a 3.47 ERA, and an honorable mention and leader on the field, Davis Aiken. Tell me what these two guys are going to mean to the 2026 Cougar pitching staff. Well,
they're not only the leaders of our pitching staff, they're in many cases the leaders of our team. They've been around here a number of years, and I feel like Alex is part of my family for even being here so long. We just trust those guys in whatever the situation is. They have ownership in the way they conduct things, and the way the team looks up to them. Again, on the field, off the field. Alex Lyon is one of the best kids I've ever coached, and heck, Davis is also. So I'm awfully blessed to have guys like that in our dugout, and hopefully the character aspect, the loyalty aspect, all those things that coaches talk about daily that you need to possess. Hopefully that'll translate into a great season for us.
Are there any other arms that you're optimistic that can help in some big games?
Well, I think one of the improvements that we've made this year is the depth of our pitching staff. I don't think we're going to rely on just Davis Aiken and Alex Lyon.
Right.
Hayden Thomas is much improved. We added some newcomers from transfers that I think are going to really, really help us as well. And the freshmen are good. I hate to, put a lot of pressure on the freshmen, but Harrington and Stancil are two very, very talented kids. Kurt Rogers is a newcomer that could pitch quite a bit. Frail's another one that could pitch a high number of innings that has incredible experience. So we're good. We feel great about our pitching staff. So there's a number of them, and
right.
we're going to need all of them.
Right.
And there's others that I just didn't mention that are factoring in big parts of our pitching staff as well. And we're going to have to use these first 10 or 15 games to figure out the roles.
Yeah.
I don't know who our rotation is going to be right now. I don't know who's going to be our middle relief right now. We're just going to take it one game at a time and put those talented kids out there and let them ultimately determine what their role is going to be.
There's a lot of innings to play.
Yeah, and everybody always says, Coach, who are you going to put in what spot? Ultimately, that's what the kids do.
Right.
I tell the players all the time is y'all make the starting lineup.
Right.
I don't.
Yep.
And ultimately, that's how it works as a pitching staff as well.
So offensively, you're also returning some top players in Dylan Johnson, Ethan Plyler, Peyton Frainer, Landon Penfield. All 4 of these guys started in almost every game for you last season. All hit over 285 with power, combining for over 26 home runs. What does having this much experience back in the lineup mean to you?
Well, I mean, I hope they're even a little bit better than they were last year, even though they played great. They're a year older, a year wiser, I think a year stronger. And they're going to factor in and be huge parts of our, huge part of our team. And they're just like Davis and Alex in regards to the way that they lead our team as well, both on and off the field. So we hope they get a little bit better. And I think we have a little bit some more support now around them to maybe take a little bit of the pressure off of those guys that you just mentioned, and just let them just be who they are. And Dylan's been around, and obviously he's like a coach on the field, and he's going to be a Hall of Fame baseball coach one day if he chooses to go in the field, or go into this field. But he's one of the best, and we trust him unequivocally. And he leads our team in many aspects, especially from a position player standpoint. He's a coach's dream.
And I'm sure you are excited to return Brent Gibbs from injury this year, who was hitting .405 in only 26 games played last season. What will a healthy Gibbs mean to the lineup?
Well, very athletic, and he can steal a lot of bases too. We've had to teach him how to slide feet first. He's one of those kids that plays so hard. And he loves to go head first into every base, and that's contributed to some of his injuries. But he just plays so hard. He's a great kid. He's had a great preseason. He's had a great fall. We think he's capable of being an all-conference type performer as well. So, and he's going to provide a lot of energy for us and a lot of speed and athleticism. And where he plays, he's going to play second base some. He's going to play the outfield some. He might DH from time to time because he's such a good offensive player. But we'll see. But he's a bigger part of our team as well.
Well, looking at the CAA, obviously last year Northeastern kind of set the pace for the conference, but this year, tell me your overall thoughts on the conference and how the Cougs are going to match up.
Well, there's a lot of good teams, and preseason predictions and all that means hardly anything. And we all feel good about our teams when we're sitting here and we haven't lost a game. But ultimately, it's a very balanced league. The South is very top to bottom, good teams all the way, from the top to the bottom. So anybody can win the South for sure. Northeastern obviously has been a dominant team in the league, both and have dominated some of the South as well. So they're just a great team, great program, great coach, have great players, and they got a new team. They had to replace some people, and as we all have had to. So it's a new year, and everybody has a great chance to compete for a championship. We feel like we have a chance for that, and you got to go play well against really good teams, and this league has a lot of good teams in it.
Lastly, I know you touched on this a little bit earlier, but is there any new guys to the roster or transfers that you think can make an impact this season?
Well, I think we brought in some nice additions. We got some really good players. Positionally, Braden Smith's a new player coming, transfer from Georgia College. Will Tippett's slated to be our opening day shortstop, and he's a dynamic player, and he transferring from the University of South Carolina. Reese, my son, is coming from the University of North Carolina, and they all bring a unique skill set. Those 3 kids. One likes to get on base a lot. Tippett can play a great shortstop and got pop in his bat. Braden's a power corner type guy that's got a lot of confidence and a lot of belief in himself. And then we got some freshmen that will play and contribute to our team as well. Jake Ammon and Stowe Rogers, 2 James Island boys just from down the road, but fresh off 2 back-to-back state championship seasons at their high school level, but really good players and are going to contribute and be fixtures here in our program. So we're excited to put those new guys out there. We think they're good players, and I'm excited to see them play.
Right. Well, it's going to be an exciting season. Looking ahead, we have a fun home schedule lined up, highlighted by our Clemson game. We're hosting Clemson on March 17th. Is there any last words you want to say to the fans to pack the park this season? Well,
I mean, I think that if they come watch our team, you'll see a team that has a lot of loyalty to the College of Charleston. We're not a team that is full of transfers. We have a few, but a lot of these kids that are out there are proud to represent this jersey, and they are not looking to transfer or to leave, and I think some people publicly don't like the new framework, I guess, of college athletics. Well, we're lucky here at the college that the kids love going to school here. They love the College of Charleston, and they don't look to leave. and some of the ones that have transferred in are looking to come here. So we have kids out there that are putting this jersey on that want to represent our school and our program.
Right.
And that tends, if I'm a fan, I would love to go see that type of team play. And they're going to be here for just more than 1 year, you know, and that's another good thing is a lot of our kids have represented this school and this baseball program for a number of years, and that's going to continue here because of the experience they get at playing at the College of Charleston.
Right, well, best of luck to you this season, Coach, and make sure to join us on opening day, February 13th, as we host Rutgers for a 4 o'clock first pitch. Go Cougs!